With that, I would like to begin our first Star Award winner, and this is going to be our Community Partner Award. So there are fancy Star Awards. So our first award is for our community partner. And Christ the King Church has been a fantastic partner, not only of UPCCA, but I would argue all of Peachtree Corners over its existence here in Peachtree Corners. And I'll kind of read the description of the award and what it means. This award honors excellence in community partnership. It acknowledges nonprofit organizations, schools, faith-based organizations, which help build and foster community spirit. Individuals or groups may be nominated for the award who demonstrate the importance of lending a helping hand and providing volunteer services within the community. The church council and staff of Christ the King have partnered with UPCCA since 2006. Whenever we need a room for land use meetings, Max Yost, the church administrator, graciously accommodates us. The UPCA Board of Directors hold our monthly meetings here in a small conference room, and we're lucky to be able to use this great facility. Many of you have attended a UPCA event, have been here, and we've had amazing events here and have been able to pack this place out. And honestly, I do not know how we would be able to do it without Christ the King. From the preschool to the youth group, there's always something here for all ages. With many help with core outreach ministries, including Family Promise, Kids Hope Us, Norcross Co-op, Habitat for Humanity, among so many others. So tonight, we want to say a very special thank you to Christ the King for supporting UPCCA and the whole Peachtree Corners community. So I'll ask to bring up Brian Ballard as the pastor that serves Christ the King. He actually has the flu tonight, so say a little prayer for Brian. Clarice Wasmuth serves as church council president. He's not able to be here tonight, so we're going to bring up our wonderful, and Max is here. Max, come on up too. So let me introduce Max Yost, the church administrator, as well as Steve Hankey, who come up as well. Thank you.
Welcome, everybody. We enjoy hosting your activities here. It just makes sense because we're in a landmark location. If you just tell somebody in the corner of Peachtree Parkway and Spalding, the big church on the corner, they know exactly where it is. So we're glad to be able to host you and just encourage you to keep coming and using our facility. And we want to partner with you. So we'll continue to do that. I would be remiss if I didn't say come visit us on Sunday morning. But mark this down, write this down as I tell you. Sunday, December 7th, 4 o'clock, the Christmas concert here. Should be lots of fun. Come and enjoy it.
I would just echo his comments, Max's comments, that if you are looking for a church home, I'd encourage you to check out Christ the King. I know they do a fantastic job. And I would also be remiss if I didn't thank Steve Hankey one more time. He is someone who really goes unnoticed because he kind of sits over there and he's got to sit through all these UPCCA programs, so I really do feel bad for him. But no, he runs our sound, our lighting, and everything. So if you ever wonder how or why this works, it all starts with me. But the real power actually is Steve. Literally, the power of Steve. Is this thing on? Is it too late to rescind that award? No. Okay. So you can see, like, it's the real power is. I appreciate that. And he's got a sense of humor too. So very good. Well, our next award recipient, and I may ask would you like to come on? Yeah. We are in 2014 here. And, UPCCA, we've been around for 20 years, so that makes us about 21 years old. So we're hip to the times, and I'm stalling here because what we're going to do is we're going to try to Skype in our next award recipient. So when I said this is like the Oscars, this really is like the Oscars here. So while that is being brought up, I'm going to go ahead and read Patrick's bio. So the Rising Star is really for an award that recognizes excellence in youth leadership. And if you think about the number of students that we have here in Peachtree Corners, it's going to be amazing if this works. I'm not sure if Patrick can. Well, there's Patrick. I'm not sure if he can hear us. I don't know if we can hear him.
I can't see y'all, but I just want to say thank you for nominating me for this award. And I'm still getting fixed. There we go. Well, I just want to say thank you for nominating me for this award. It's been an honor and a blessing. Honestly, I had no clue that I was getting nominated for this until a couple weeks ago. But I just want to say thank you to Mr. Cohn and to my family and to Peachtree Corners for nominating me for this award. I'm sorry I could not be there today to accept it, but a couple academic things came up at the last second, so I had to stay here. So my mom's accepting the award for me. Again, just thank you for just raising me the way I have, Peachtree Corners, and just thank you again.
Patrick, I'm not sure if you can hear us, but thank you. Good job. And you can go ahead. Yeah. I'll read his bio while you're. Yeah. So Patrick really exemplifies youth leadership. As part of his application, we received. What do you have? Okay. This went exactly how we practiced it.
No.
As part of his application, we received a number of quotes and comments from his teachers, and they were incredibly impressive. And I wish my teachers thought this highly of me when I was coming through. But as a leader, Patrick is a voice, an example, and a servant. Oftentimes, he can be seen encouraging and coaching up his teammates. Another quote is, "He came to class every day with a big warm smile on his face and is eager to learn. He goes out of his way to help students who are struggling to understand the material being taught." From another teacher, Patrick works hard in and out of school to improve his community, his country, and the world in general. And that's pretty impressive. He's been involved with numerous clubs and organizations at school, including Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the National Student Leadership Team. However, his major contributions has been in team sports. He's been a major influence in the development and promotion of his school's inline hockey and water polo teams. His leadership has helped both teams win state championships over the past few years. Whether he's in the classroom, playing on a team, at church, or just in the community, Patrick helps enrich the lives of people around him. So it is now our honor to recognize Patrick as the 2014 Rising Star Award. Yeah, he is actually a freshman this year at Samford University in Birmingham and is a graduate of Norcross High School. So just an impressive individual. And like I said, there's so many talented students we've got in the Peachtree Corners area. So to be recognized for this award is very impressive. So we appreciate his parents and for everything that they've done. So I'm going to do a dance number. I'm going to sing from Frozen, Let It Go. My kids have me memorize that whole thing. Our next award recipient is Fred Wilson. And I think probably many of you around here know him and know of him, and he is just one of the best individuals who's impacted so many lives here in Peachtree Corners. So he's going to be recognized for the Champion Award. And this award is given to someone who takes their professional skills into the community and uses them unselfishly to help others. And I was so excited. I think Fred was actually nominated by several people to kind of give you a sense as to just what an impact he has. Fred is a transition coach for men and volunteers some of his time to meet with men individually to coach them through life transitions. He is devoted to helping families and kids through school support and extracurricular activities. Fred Wilson led the initiative to start a chapter of All Pro Dad at Simpson Elementary. All Pro Dad is a program that helps fathers become passionate about the role in their families' lives. Fred has worked with school administration to create a monthly father-child breakfast meeting of approximately 200 attendees, as well as other father-child events, including summer cookout, fishing tournaments, and other fun events where fathers and their children can interact. As a resident of Peachtree Corners for 15 years, Fred is a leadership advisor of campus life at Picnickville Middle School and a key member of Bridges Peachtree Corners, a group that brings community leaders of diverse backgrounds with the primary goal of building stronger community and unity in Peachtree Corners. He also helps with Yielded Men, a nonprofit ministry that meets every Friday at J. Alexander's to talk about important issues that impact men in our community here. Fred volunteers with sports teams for his 4 children, notably the Jonesbridge swim team, and he and his wife Melanie were also past team managers. Unfortunately, Fred's father-in-law actually passed away this week, and he's unable to attend as his family is on their way to Montana. But I'd like to introduce a good friend of his, Sanford Campbell, to come up and accept the award on his behalf.
We'll Photoshop you out.
Just make sure to Photoshop Fred's head on his, not mine. So, okay, yeah. But congratulations to Fred and his family. This next award is for the Business Neighborhood Partnership Award. And this is a business partnership that I think everyone in this room has been impacted by and excited to be a part of. This is one of those valuable things that I think every community needs to have, and ours, I would argue, outshines all of the rest. The Business Partnership Award recognizes a business or an organization that has improved the quality of life and helps with a positive development of Peachtree Corners. The Peachtree Corners Festival is this year's award recipient. The Peachtree Corners Festival started in 2011 and is always a weekend to look forward to on the second weekend in June. So start marking down your calendar for 2015. It's going to be real cool that day. So, a weekend of vendors with crafts, services, yummy food, great performers, a car show. There's something fun for everyone to get involved with. The festival is made of lots and lots of volunteers. And so tonight we'd like to recognize just a few members from the board of directors and thank them for their great efforts to bond the community together. And so with that, I'll read the names here and ask who's here to come on up. But the president of the festival is Dave Huff. Arts and Crafts Exhibitors is Kathy Eierman. Entertainment is Bonnie Marshall. Food is Karen Walka. Sponsorships is Debbie Mason. And the volunteer coordinator and logistics is Linda O'Connor. Secretary is Vicki Parker. So those come up and let us recognize them.
I'm Dave Huffman with the festival, and doesn't the idea of a summertime festival sound pretty good, right? We have a great board. These folks over here have really all been here since the beginning, 5 years ago. This will be our 5th annual festival next summer. I'm a relative newcomer, and they have done a super job bringing it to where it is. What you may not know, besides putting on a nice, fun 2-day festival in the summertime, our organization has a charter with 2 goals. One, any proceeds from our festival go to these two goals. One is to support education here in the Norcross Peachtree Corners area, across all the school levels. And secondly, to work for the beautification of our city. We had a big project that you would have seen by now, but Georgia DOT kind of preempted us here out on one of the meetings. But sometime next year, you're going to see some beautiful landscaping up and down 141, and that is because of the festival. So we are starting the plans for next summer. Every year we try to improve a little bit on the festival, so whether you've come in the past or not, be sure to mark that second weekend down and come out and see us. We guarantee you'll have a good time. Thanks again.
Okay. Yeah, let's get a picture. There's so many of you, I didn't know whether to lay in front or... If you haven't been to the festival, definitely go check it out. It's one of the best weekends we've got in Peachtree Corners here. You see everybody out there. And if you haven't volunteered, go out and volunteer. That's a lot of fun. It's a great way to give back, and just a great opportunity. So.